Hey, what's going on, Guardians? TBL here, and it's reset day once again, so let's get down to what you're going to be doing in the world of Destiny. This week's Nightfall Strike is the Fallen Saber. Modifiers are Epic, Fresh Troops, Match Game, Airborne, and Catapult. The weekly Heroic modifiers are Heroic, Solar Burn, Small Arms, and Ironclad. Might even whip out the Vision of Confluence for that. Weekly Crucible playlists are Mayhem Clash, as well as the Doubles playlist. If you're out there looking to get some 2-on-2 action, now is definitely your time, and Mayhem Clash is always fun. At Shiro 4 this week, he's got the bounty Shock It To Me, where you need to use arc damage to kill Fallen, Pull the Plug, where you need to kill Fallen Majors and Ultras, Archon's Forge Captains, and Archon's Forge Servitors. Moving forward, for the class items this week, Shiro is offering the Mantle of Perun with an Intellect Discipline roll, Yolder's Iron Sash with a Discipline Strength roll, and finally Fellwinter's Iron Bond with an Intellect Discipline roll. All of these are a few points away from their max, but they're not bad rolls at all. And this week at the Cryptarch, she's got some interesting stuff for us this time around. Her artifacts this week are the Memory of Yolder with a Discipline Strength roll, the Memory of Silumar with a Pure Discipline roll, and finally, the Memory of Scory with an Intellect Discipline roll. The Intellect roll on it really is nothing too special, but the Discipline roll is very high. It's a very high starting stat of 46. I would absolutely recommend picking this one up. This week, Lord Shaxx's bounty is Back to Basics, which asks you to compete in the Clash playlist. You just got to get 7 match completions, 50 primary kills, 25 assisted kills, and 25 ability kills. Should be a good time. Alright, let's talk about the material exchange now. Of course, Eris Morn is taking Hadium Flake donations. Dead Orbit this week is taking Relic Iron donations. Future War Cult is taking Helium Filament donations. And finally, the New Monarchy is also taking Helium Filament donations. Now, before we leave the tower, we need to stop by the speaker and bring attention to something. He brought a couple of class items this week that aren't bad at all. 3 or 4 of these class items are actually really well rolled. We've got the 5 Lives of Albios here with an Intellect Strength roll, the Montezuma Polyphonic with an Intellect Strength roll, and the Deep Stone Crypt with a Discipline Strength roll. These 3 class items are actually pretty well rolled, all above 95%. Might be worth picking them up. This week, Varix the Loyal has got your back as usual, with a brand new challenge in the Prison of Elders. The modifiers this week are Airborne, Fresh Troops, and a Melee Kill bonus. The bosses are Psylocke the Defiled, the Pilot Servitor, and Noru Usk, Servant of Oryx. Get in there and jump punch everything. Alright, and as for the bounties this week, first up we've got Close Still Counts, which asks you to use grenades in level 41 in challenge, Shock Trooper, which wants you to get arc abilities in level 41 in challenge, and finally Firefighter, which wants you to get solar ability kills in level 41 or Challenge of Elders. And of course, before we close things out, we're visiting your girl Petra Venge for the Queen's Wrath. Of course, she does take Etheric Light donations for rep, and her bounties this week point you toward Greyris on Venus. You'll find her on the Shattered Coast, around the entrance to the Ishtar Academy. Next up is Take Them Out, which asks you to kill 12 consumed or named Fallen, Hive, Cabal, or Vex on Mars. And finally, Take Them All, which simply asks that you kill 100 Taken. As usual, there's a ton of things to do in the world of Destiny, so get out there and make the most of it. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.